What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Robert Sykes, KetoSavage.com, and today we're talking about sleep and sleep hacks yet again. Let's dive in. Let's start with pillows, okay? So I've been kind of trying all different kinds of pillows, sleep remedies, sleep hacks. I found some that work, some some that do not work. And I'm not necessarily vouching for all of these because I've just started using these. This is more so for me to kind of illustrate what I'm currently experimenting with, and I will fill you in on what my findings are. So I got this pillow, which is incredibly heavy, and interestingly enough is made with buckwheat. So you open the pillow up. This is kind of odd, but you open the pillow up and it's filled plumb full of this, like, I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's like buckwheat holes, which is pretty cool. I like how natural it is. It's got, I don't know, a lot of people prefer different kinds of pillow textures and firmness levels. This one is definitely pretty firm. If you crash down this thing, like, there's not a whole lot of give to it, and I like that, but at the same time, it's not super soft. It's hard to manipulate throughout the night. Like, once you move all the holes to one side or another of the pillow, they don't really move back and forth. They kind of stay there, which is a pro and con. I like this pillow, but it definitely didn't sit well with me as being like the ideal pillow. So I just got this pillow yesterday actually, and this is the Good Homes Coop Home Goods pillow, and it is a foam based pillow. And you open up this beast, and one thing I do like about both of these pillows is that it comes with like, you basically just open it up, and this one's got a bunch of foam in there, and they send you like another package of additional foam, so you can take foam out, you can add foam to it to basically have the loftness level that you so desire. But I slept on this pillow last night, and I definitely preferred it over the buckwheat pillow. It was just a bit more supportive, and I don't know, I liked it better. Which leads me to the next topic of discussion: these different pills, teas, etc., etc. So I went to Whole Foods the other day, and I got this Solid 8, is what it's called, sleep aid. It's 100% herbal, and it's from Herbalogic, I guess is the brand. The ingredients are, I'm totally gonna butcher these names: Ziphus jujube seed, Patrina whole herb, Anamarina rhizome, Poria whole herb, Sichuan lovage root, and licorice root. So yeah, not really sure if it's functioning well or not. I can't honestly tell. This is only the second day I've tried it, but I am keen to experiment more with herb supplementation as opposed to, I mean, I just like the whole herb philosophy around using that. I mean, that's pretty much as natural as it gets. There are a lot of beneficial herbs. Some of them are probably smoke and mirrors, but I'm trying to experiment and see if I can tell the difference with this or not. So trying that. And I also just went all in on the Onnit brand stuff because I am a fan of Onnit brand stuff. So I got this new mood and relaxation daily stress support with 5-HTP and L-tryptophan. So this has got niacin, vitamin B6, magnesium, 40 milligrams magnesium, and then the Tranquility blend is valerian root, chamomile, lemon balm, jujube seed, which is also in this one, and then 400 milligrams L-tryptophan, 150 milligrams 5-HTP, and 12 milligrams inositol. So have that, and then also with the Onnit brand we have this melatonin spray. So 6 sprays of this give you about 3 milligrams of melatonin. I'm not a huge fan of melatonin. I find that when I take in melatonin, I tend to wake up a little bit more groggy the next morning. That usually wears off after my first cup of coffee or so I'm not too worried about that. I just don't like waking up groggy in general. But I'm trying to get everything reset have several nights of consistent good sleep with the melatonin and then kind of phase that out, if that makes sense. A couple other hacks. I've got the blue light blocking glasses, so I've been wearing this about an hour before I go to bed. I've got it set on my desktop screen and my laptop screen as well, so when 6 p.m. hits, it automatically minimizes the blue light. And then I put these on if I'm looking at my phone at all prior to going to bed. I have earplugs. I find that earplugs are a lifesaver for me to just totally fall into a deep sleep. I'll put these on, especially if I'm traveling, but I'll put these in and then everything else just kind of zones out and I'm able to fall into a deep sleep. And then this is a new one. So the app that I use for meditation is called Calm, C-A-L-M. And I've noticed that they've started doing this, and a bunch of other apps have started doing this as well. But basically, they've got this sleep, I don't know what's going on here. They've got these sleep stories where you can basically pick a story and they're narrated by different narrators, some men, some women, all different stories, very light-hearted stories, nothing super deep, but they range anywhere from like 20 minutes to 35 minutes, and they just have like a relaxing, calming story. There's not really any motive to it, but you listen to that, kind of have it on low right by my bedside table, and then it kind of just calms me down, gives me something to focus on, but then kind of drift off to. So I've been doing that as well, and then keeping my thermostat down to around 67, 68 degrees when I'm trying to fall asleep. And that is my current sleep hack, sleep remedy, sleep situation. The last week was before I implemented any of this stuff, and I was getting just terrible sleep, terrible sleep. This week has been pretty crazy with just stressors of work and whatnot, but I feel confident that, huge thing I almost forgot. These 2 teas. So this helps a lot. Yogi Soothing Caramel Bedtime Tea. I got this from Tim Ferriss. He recommended this on one of his email newsletters. But I'll have this, and then I combine it with a Reishi Chamomile Tea. So I'll put both of these in a cup with some hot water, brew this, and have this. So while this is brewing, I'll take my pills, I'll spray this in my mouth, and then while I'm drinking this tea, I'll start this 25 to 35 minute sleep story video, and then depending on whether or not I have my earplugs in is kind of depending on how loud I make that, and then I basically just zone out and go to bed. So that has been my recent manipulations towards sleep. Let me know what you think. Let me know if any of this stuff works for you, or if you have any other suggestions that work for you that I might need to incorporate. I'll do a follow-up in a couple weeks after I've had time to play around with this and see if there's any other tweaks that I would recommend. That is all. See you later. Good night.